Anita Sarkeesian is making YouTube videos where she examines the negative depiction of women in the media. Right now she's focused on the damsel in distress cliché in video games and the lack of female heroes you get to play as who go on their own journey. And I say, kudos to that. I have cousins who have daughters that love playing video games, but the only women out there that they can play as are in tournament games, and the ones that are geared toward girls suck. They suck about as bad as this mic. Sorry about the audio, everybody. I guess I'm going to have to caption this thing. Anyway, I'm in the middle of a very long response video because she doesn't allow comments on her own videos. A lot of people, mostly gamers, are responding to her videos, and they're pretty upset about what she said about Princess Peach. My video goes pretty much into saying how I think everybody, the gamers and people like Anita, are acting silly over imaginary characters. It doesn't matter what I think about them, doesn't matter what the gamers think about them or what Anita thinks about them, doesn't matter what anybody thinks about them. They're not real. Anyway, she criticizes video game series like Super Mario Bros., Legend of Zelda, and Double Dragon for perpetuating the myth that women can't get themselves out of a bad situation without the help of a man. And I'm okay with that, just don't be a hypocrite about it. She fails to mention at the end of the new Double Dragon game, Marion belts her kidnapper right square in the nuts. Now, if there really was a conspiracy to make women appear weak in the eyes of young gamers, that scene shouldn't be in there. But at the same time, if she was that strong, she wouldn't have gotten kidnapped in the first place. Yeah, welcome to the world of video game logic. She finally does bring up this scene in her second video, and she says it doesn't really count because it happens at the end of the game. Now, if you're going to dismiss that scene for being a video game ending, then you should dismiss all video game endings. But no, she decides to talk about Grand Theft Auto 3's ending. Grand Theft Auto, a series of games where everyone in it, including the character that you play and the characters that you interact with, and even the pedestrians on the streets, are all criminals. At the end of that game, it's hinted that the criminal that you're playing shoots the criminal that you saved because she started getting annoying.
I broke a nail and my hair is ruined. I mean, can you believe it? This one cost me $50.
She shouldn't have even mentioned Grand Theft Auto 3, not only because of her own rule that if it happened at the end of the game, it doesn't count. It shouldn't be mentioned because of something that same female character did earlier in the game, before this particular mission starts in Grand Theft Auto 3. There's a couple of other missions where you walk in seeing a rival gang member being tortured to extract information from him. Once this mission starts, you'll see that Maria, the woman that your character eventually has to save and then shoots off screen, decided to join in on the fun. Pay close attention to what happens in the scene, because there's going to be a test later.
Do we tighten it some more now or just wait for it to turn black and fall off?
Give it a quick prod.
Oh, what is that gooey yellow stuff? Oh, hey, Pave!
My handyman.
I was bored, so I came over to keep Asuka company.
So let's recap. This scene doesn't count because it happens at the end of the game. But this scene does count, even though it happens at the end of the game. And in a video game where everyone's a lawbreaker, male criminals are not allowed to shoot female criminals for talking about girly things. But it's all right for a female criminal to torture a male criminal to extract information from him because she's bored. All right, cool. I'm down with that. I don't give a damn what goes on in these games. I just play them because they're fun. I play Grand Theft Auto just to get the cars. I don't care about anything else. If you want to be the person who exposes sexism in video games, have at it. But two things, be consistent and don't be a hypocrite. I mean, I love the Super Mario Bros. Series, but I am sick of them starting and ending the same way. Peach gets kidnapped, Peach gets rescued. And I got nothing against change. Maybe Anita's videos are just enough to stir up the pot a little bit. She's just got to make up her mind what the hell she's cooking.